I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Call of the Wild Wednesday, one of the best days of the week. We love it. We love it, and we're not going to be tired in the middle of it. Leftover Red Bull from, this one's not leftover. This is Mini Mecha. She's saying hi.
Hi.
She's super excited to be able to say hi with her kitty mask on. She got to say hi for the first time the other day with her kitty mask on, and she's just been super pumped about it since. So she is popping by to let y'all know that she loves ya, and she is excited to see you on here, as am I. So let me go ahead and get this going. We are we do have things looking a little bit differently, obviously, because we had to switch streaming softwares, so we lost all of our overlays for the moment. We still have them, we just have to recreate everything from scratch, and we simply have not been able to do that before Wednesday came up. So we're still going to get that fixed up. What's up, kiddo?
Can I tell him something?
Well, it depends on what that something is. She's excited to tell you something.
I'm going to my Nana's.
For going to her Nana's. She's super excited to be spending time with her Nana this week.
Mm-hmm.
So, love you, kiddo. Let me go ahead and make sure we got everything. I was just doing something right here. Oh yeah, my webcam. Hold on. Let me scooch my webcam over a little bit. All right.
Okay, just did this.
There we go. There we go. Now we're taking up a little bit less space. That's much better. Okay. All right, guys. So we don't have our overlays right now at the moment, like I said, that pop up and show us what animal we're hunting. So we're just going to have to do whatever we want. And, just kind of go back to how it was like a month ago before we had the overlays. And we'll have the overlays back up and running within, well, I don't know, probably a couple weeks. So let's see here, guys. So much stuff we're working on constantly, trying to keep up. It's crazy. All right, let's see here. So we're looking for big money. We're looking for antlered with a bow or crossbow. We can absolutely do that. Okay. $5,000 for four male reptiles. We can absolutely do that. And then what's the other one? We don't need experience for nothing. So we can photograph some bovids. In fact, we can get the bovids taken care of right here, right now, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we got some bison on this map. We're on Silver Ridge Peaks, I think, still. Yep. So, harvest 10 bovids for $12,000 beyond 100,000 meters. Okay, so we know exactly what we're doing. First of all, we got to get, without a doubt, we have to get the Rangemaster 338. We absolutely have to get the Rangemaster 338 because we have to kill multiple Class 9 animals. We have to go over quite a few bovids, which are all Class 9 as far as I'm aware. I think, yeah, I don't know what the Cape buffalo is. I'm pretty sure it's Class 9, but we know that the plains bison, the European bison, the yak, water buffalo, all that stuff. Those are all Class 9, and I'm pretty sure those are all bovids, obviously. So let's go ahead and get the Rangemaster 338 for sure, and then the crossbow, and we'll see what else we can carry after that. And yes, we're going to have to buy some more spray. For sure, we're going to have to buy some more spray. All right, I'm just going to get everything gone so we can start from scratch. Except for the Fox Pro. We like the Fox Pro. And we're 1,000% going to buy some more of that. If it lets us. Yes, please. There we go. All right, let's go up here to the store real quick and actually get some more spray. That wasn't enough. I don't want to come back for it later. And we're not going to use it like crazy, but I definitely don't want to. I definitely don't run out of it too quickly. So we'll say 20 sprays for now. That stuff is expensive, y'all. That spray is expensive. So, all right. What did we say? We said the 338. And what other weapons? We're definitely going to be using a bow. I like to save some space, but I also like the performance of those heavier pound bows. But like I say, if you use the right arrow, it puts them down every time. Doesn't matter. 50 pounds. This is 65 pounds. I tell you what, since we are, I don't know. I'm really going to have to wait and see on it. I'm really going to have to wait and see. I tell you what. All right, so let's see here. We're definitely going to want that 4 to 12 scope for sure. And we're without a doubt going to need our rangefinder scope like always. Let's go ahead and get our ammo for the 338 and for our arrows. So 338 and then there we go. 420. Cannot use the traditionals 300, 600. And that's going to leave us plenty of room. I'm not overly for or against nighttime hunting. We do have feeders now, guys. We have yet to actually get any sort of time to really check out the feeders. We just bought them because I'm super excited about having feeders. But I have yet to really learn how to use them. And I'm also going to make sure that I build up a lot of money first. That way, for any whoopsies we have, we can afford to buy another one. So probably since we're doing beyond 100 meters for the bovids, that's the only thing we're really doing beyond 100 meters for. So let's see if we have enough room for the good old model 1890 for the Maradi lever action. And I would love to also have a close-up class 9 weapon like the Sundberg 454. And by golly, we are going to have enough room for all of that. So let's grab that 44 Magnum, 44 whatever it is, and the 454. And if by golly, guys, we're going to have enough room for a pistol sight as well. So super excited about that. Honestly, we couldn't have, I didn't want to do all the math to figure it all out. Just wanted to kind of see how it went. So there we go. We got close and far sights for the handgun as well as the rangefinder sight for the bow, and then the 4 to 12 and also the 8 to 16. We're going to have room for that as well. So this is going to be the absolute perfect setup. You're not going to have a better setup than this. Let's see here. Maradi can go up here because it's the most versatile. And the bow can go over here. All right. Guys, that's a pretty good setup for the challenges. The stuff we have for the challenges is working very, very well. We didn't manage to, I don't think, to bring any nighttime gear, and that's fine. We'll just change it to daytime. My OCD means I'm going to have to go through each of these. I'll just do that later. But let's go ahead and jump on over to actually, before we jump on over anywhere, we're going to change the time here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to change the time here and get our bovids taken care of here on Silver Ridge Peaks. Way too many bison, way too easy to take care of. So we'll say maybe like 6:15, something like that. Just a wild guess. Is that my fish showing? I have a little wooden fish. Yep, sure enough. Got to raise that back up a little bit. There we go. That should be good. All right. How's Hank doing? Do we have Hank with us? Come on out, Hank. All right, should be some bovids almost immediately. He's a goober. He likes to run into corners. All right, let's see here. Got a lot of killing to do on some bovids, but we need to get some pictures. Let me double check real quick and then try to not have to check it 50 times. Okay, we need to kill the bovids actually between 1400 and 1800, so I completely failed to do that. What's going on, Xbox Gamer Girl? How are you doing? Let's see here, 1400 and 1800. Well, thankfully it's all daytime stuff. How is Xbox Gamer Girl doing today? All right, we do have some bovids here for sure. They're just not interested in heading this way while we're in the middle of their turf. Or they're just slow. One of the two, really. That's a bovid. That's a bovid right there. All right, so we got to get a picture of at least 4 bovid. That's one. Make it a nice one. That's a decent looking pronghorn, guys. That is a very decent looking pronghorn, and it's not the proper time right now to actually take out the bovid because it has to be between certain times. So, wow, never mind. He's not that good. I'm gonna have to pull up my actual like Google Docs comprehensive list today because my overlays are yet to be working. Let me go ahead and get this done as well. Something's making some noise over there. Silver Ridge Peaks. We're pulling up Silver Ridge Peaks. I have like a little table that I've made for Silver Ridge Peaks for every single map that tells me like the diamond ratings and all that stuff for all these animals. And then I have a list of my best trophies. You know, that way I know whether or not to keep them. You know, he's not that good, so he's worth killing if we're trying to do a little bit of herd management just gradually as we go. We're really looking to hopefully have some better stuff, but we'll see. I need to look up really how to do herd management properly on this game instead of just guessing how by killing the worst things I've seen. Although I'm pretty sure that's most of what it boils down to, really. I am doing good, Xbox Gamer Girl. I appreciate you asking. I'm doing good. A little short of breath again, but that's okay. That happens. We're going to fly on over to the experimental dock sometime in the next couple months or whatever and figure that out. So I swear it's like my mind sees allergies on a video game. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Ooh, okay. There's that guy right there. He's not very good. He's worth killing. We do also have to take out some animals, some antlered animals with a bow. And so is there any time? Nope. There's no gender, no time, no nothing. Just a bow or crossbow, 4 of them. We can absolutely do that with some mule deer. We're just going to have to figure out what we want to do with them walking straight toward us from directly downwind. I'll tell him to spot point while I'm getting out of their way. And then hopefully he'll be able to help me not lose track of them too much. How's the hunt been going for you, Xbox Gamer Girl? Any good hunts go on lately? God dang, the wind is even shifting more west as they get to be more west of me. Oh my goodness. I don't care. As soon as we catch up to this group, we are 1000%. Oh, they're not happy with us. Never mind. They are very happy, actually. They're too happy. They're mating calls. All right, so I think, I don't know, when it says antlered, I don't know if that means antlered species or specifically antlered. Had a rare mouth one yesterday, so that was, yeah, there you go, there you go. I have yet to do any real grinding of any kind, anything like that. I'm gonna have to request a drop off of some meds here, actually. Struggling. My neck's falling apart, my wrist's falling apart, my breathing's falling apart, but we're gonna get through it. I just say this stuff so people know when I'm asking for people to do footwork for me. I'm not just being lazy, I guess, but let's see here. The breathing stuff's acting up, so I'm gonna be here in a little bit. You're gonna see me do a funny little dropper. They got this stuff that they gave to astronauts actually. Oh, come on now. I didn't tell you to heal. I was. He's ridiculous sometimes. The pronghorn fleeing right up ahead of us. Okay, yeah. Beautiful look at a pronghorn right there. Oh, there's the bovid we're looking for. We need a picture of 3 more bovid. I think that's definitely going to be at least 3 of them. Paparazzi. All right, anyway. Okay, so. All right, it's not 1400 to 1800, or we could just very easily take them out right now. That would actually be the perfect time to take them out. But I forgot that we need to do it from 14 to 1800. This is definitely going to be the map to be taking out some bovid on, though, because there's so many bison. I'm not going to take out a single one right now. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm mostly just thinking about mule deer. So let's get to searching medium. Oh, we got some turkey right ahead of us, too. Look at that guy. A lot of animals out right now in this area. Oh, yeah. We're having no shortage. Not the worst or best turkey. Look at that guy right there. And we got that one right back there. Plenty of them out right now. Nervous as you should be. As you should be. He's sneaking on some medium game. I'm hoping it's not a pronghorn, though. It's probably a pronghorn. Really was hoping to stay on that trail of those, God dang, they're just asking for it, though. Look at that broadside shot. Just asking for it. Really was hoping for the mule deer. We need to get some antlered. Usually they come in twos. All right, so warning call. Yeah, he's after a pronghorn. The pronghorn count as horned animals, obviously, with the horn in their name. But so we're looking for muleys. We're looking for muleys. We could pop over to another map and do reindeer or whitetail, blacktail, whatever it is. But, you know, I like the idea of sticking here where I have antlered and bovid. Very all abundantly available. Okay. Take a really, really, really long shot. You want to take a really long, fun shot, guys? Let's take a really long, fun shot. Huh? Oh, no. There we go. Oh, no. Critical position. I think we landed that one. Nope, we didn't. Nope, we didn't. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We landed that one. We landed that one. Check it out, guys. I thought we did. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. I thought we were going to land that. What's going on? What's going on, guy? How are you doing today? We're just wasting arrows at silly shots for fun right now, but we're trying to find some muleys for the daily challenge. How is OGB guy? OJIB, Ojib? Ojib? Pardon me. So I don't do spontaneous stuff, brochacho. If I did, I like to plan stuff out. If you want to join our Discord, I'm actually going to send our Discord link right now, actually. Usually, I like to know what I'm doing ahead of time a little bit. I'm doing some challenges at the moment, and multiplayer is kind of messed up. So I might be able to link up with you sometime, just maybe not this time, if that's all right. That there, guys, is our Discord. If you want to join it, don't have to by any means, but it's there in case you're wanting to be able to link up with me or other people in the future to play with on some Call of the Wild. We do have some channels on there for voice chatting, sharing your trophies, and talking in general about Call of the Wild. So it's there if you want it. It's by no means a pressured thing. That's just for anybody who's interested in that type of little community that we're trying to build. Yeah, I know. There's a bunch of them, bro. I know. Let's see here. Well, we're just gonna keep heading west, y'all, and look for some more muleys because we need some antlered stuff. What's going on, Elijah? How are you doing? So we still are, guys. We still are going to be planning out our first little, giveaway competition night or whatever for Call of the Wild. Obviously, it's going to be. I'm thinking about just making it to where you do it on your own map, but you send me screenshots proving what time it is, so you don't get old trophies, right? But at the same time, that's not going to work. I just thought about that because people could save animals for later. They could locate them ahead of time, But we're actually not going to be doing it based on trophy rating at all. Because if anybody is hosting people, we don't want somebody going around taking all their trophies. Like if I'm hosting 8 people, I don't want people going around taking every diamond and great one on the map that they can find, just like a whole army of people going out and clearing out all the good trophies. So, we're still figuring out the details, but we're probably going to be doing it where it's like a point system that enters you for a raffle. You get so many points per kill, depending on the type of kill, the class of animal, all that jazz. So we are still going to be doing that as soon as we get done planning that out. I've been saying about a month for maybe like two weeks now. So we probably got about 2 more weeks till we're going to try and do it. But I'm super excited. And now you guys get to watch me take my very weird astronaut nose drops. So. But these things are very necessary for me. I was trying to crouch. Thank you. I've had a bunch of failed surgeries, and these ones help me to try and catch my breath a little bit. Something's right next to us. Critical position. Yeah, I'd say so, but it sounded like he was blowing on my shoulder. We need to get some antlered animals. I don't know if that specifically means that they have to actually have antlers or if it's just an antlered species. Like if you get a doe for mule deers, if that counts. What's Elijah been up to? Elijah been doing good, I hope. Oh, it's just a pronghorn. It's not a very good one, so we will probably just go ahead and take it out. Okay. God dang it. I can't handle all the distractions. All right, let's go. Hey, we still got a vital on that? No, it's a non-vital. It's a non-vital. My bad, guys. My bad. We'll go ahead and collect it for the extra $800, whatever it is. How's Rodney doing? Hey, Rodney, welcome. Guys, what does WSP mean? What does WSP mean? That's what's up, right? That's just short for what's up. WASSUP, right? That's just what's up. I just realized that as I'm sitting here thinking about it. That didn't take very long at all. All right. What's up with you guys? All right, let me get these in so I can breathe today. Got to have these to breathe, so I'm not going to have to stop for that. I know it's weird. I know it's super weird. Super weird. I know, but I got to do it. I got to do it. I've had too many surgeries, messed up all my breathing. I need that iodine lubricant stuff to try and alleviate it a little bit. And I was running behind trying to have a little cleaning party to help get our apartment ready for my mom to come over. So I was running behind today, like always, like always. But she didn't make it too far. She didn't make it too far for being a non-vital organ. I'll take that. I'll gladly take that. I tell you what, guys, after I collect this, I'm going to have to go wash my hands real quick. I actually got some of the iodine on it. So Rodney, oh, what's going on, bro? Hey, if you guys ever do want to play with me, we can always plan out a time to play. We are going to be doing a group event in like 2 weeks. So in exactly 2 weeks, I'm going to be trying to host my first little group event. I think it should be 2 weeks. Let me see here. What's the date? It might be 3 weeks. It might be 3 weeks. Gosh dang it. 27th. Okay, 3 weeks. I'm so sorry, guys. It's the 17th. Okay, so we're going to be doing, I'm officially calling it right now. Yo, Craze! I haven't been able to join the streams. We're so late, I think, or I just looked wrong. No worries at all, bro, Chacho. We finally got the alerts working where I can see the chats and not miss them now, so thank you so much for checking back with us after all the missed chats. Did we already collect that? Harvest found. Where's the body? Oh, so, hey, guys, I'm going to go ahead and officially call it now. We did miss the vitals, but 3 weeks. Go ahead. Let's go ahead and call it right now, y'all, because I've been saying this for about 2 or 3 weeks. So we're going to put it on the calendar. We're going to be, if you guys want to play with me or you want to play with other people, we are going to be playing. We're on Xbox. We're on Xbox, by the way. But if anybody is nice enough to even ghost a map or something with our PlayStation players, we can organize something for every platform as long as everybody cooperates and stuff like that and joins the Discord so that we can kind of organize it. So I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to be June 17th. Okay, June 17th, and we're going to be changing up the time a little bit, but June 17th, I'm going to be marking it down right now. I'm going to let you guys know the exact time we're going to be hosting it. We're going to be having some prizes. I'm going to figure out how to do all that, but that's when we're all going to play together on PC. There you go. So I'm on Xbox. I think Xbox can have PC people play, just not PlayStation people, I think is what I heard, but I could be wrong because they're both Microsoft. But I'm going to go ahead and say I'm still going to be organizing the details, but guys, we are going to be doing it. Our Call of the Wild event is going to be on the 17th. And so I'm going to be working on that the whole time. We are going to be giving, it might be a $25 prize. It might not be much at all, but we are going to be doing some kind of prize, like a gift card or something, and just hanging out and having fun. So don't come just for the prize. It's mostly just hanging out and having fun, but that's what we're going to do. So if you guys want to play with me and with other people, then join the Discord. Let me go ahead and send that Discord link one more time in the chat. I'm pasting it right now and sending it. So if you guys want to join that Discord, then we're going to be able to use Discord. You have to be using Discord for it to work. And so we're going to be doing at least one $25 prize for anybody that you don't have to be subscribed or nothing. We might be doing a prize specifically for, or a giveaway, something like that, specifically for people who are subscribed on, the purple platform, on the good old Witch, because the Witch of Tea, because those people actually pay, and it might be like $5 a month, but those people actually pay to be able to like support the channel and get rid of commercials and all that jazz. So we'll be doing at least one giveaway for everybody for like the raffle thing that we're going to be doing for getting kills, and we'll be doing, probably if I can, I'll be doing some sort of other giveaway for like the paid subscribers and whatnot. So the 17th, y'all, mark it on your calendars. If you want to play with me, that's when we're doing it. It won't work. I can't join Discord. It won't work. It should work. Let me click on it myself here and see. It's working on my end. I'm not completely sure. Yeah. Yeah, the link is working. The link is working. So, and I don't mean that in a hateful way at all. I think it could be something on your end. I don't know. It's working for me, and it's worked so far. But if you need to, you can just add me on Discord, Mechanic. Let me make sure I got the right name. I think it is Mechanic_TTV on Discord too. But anyway. So there we go. But yes, guys, the 17th, that's when we're going to be doing it. Worked. Okay, it worked for Elijah. But guys, so we're going to be using Discord to not only play together and share our trophies and stuff, but you're actually going to send every time you get a kill. It's not going to be trophy killing, right? It's going to be just like killing. That way, if you're hosted on someone else's map, you're not ruining their map for them, right? Like no dead zones and no like taking big trophies. It's going to be probably actually all female. Probably going to be all female hunting, but you're basically going to get raffle tickets or something like that. We're going to do like a raffle system for it and do like a raffle give a type of thing for every kill you get. So if you get like a class 1 female animal, that might be like 1 ticket. And if you get like a class 2 female animal, that might be worth like, you know, I don't know, 2 tickets, something like that. I'm going to have all the details ironed out like this week. No worries. You can still participate and have fun and hang out. But we will have to be, you know, we do have to do for the giveaway specifically, we have to do certain things. I won't be like, even if you did win, I'd have to have Discord to probably communicate with you. So if you want to make a Discord, it's really easy and quick and you can join. If not, no worries at all, but we will be using that for the giveaway. At least for confirming trophies and stuff, because that's the only way we're going to be able to see what trophies you've gotten and when they are and whatnot. So basically the system's going to be so many tickets per kill, all female kills, right? That way we don't ruin nobody else's trophies for hosting us. But the issue is also, guys, is I might not be able to host any more than a couple Xbox maps. So if any of you guys watching this or on PlayStation are willing to host a map that is ghosted, even if you ghost it, what's up, Atlas? How you doing, bro, Chacho? If any of you guys are willing to host, even if it means ghosting the map so that it doesn't hurt your map, I would be really, really appreciative of anybody wanting to do that. But it's probably just going to be like a couple of $25 prizes, one for the raffle winner for getting kills and one for, you know, just a giveaway to the paid subscribers who enter the giveaway. So the guys, there could be like 3 people who enter that giveaway. So you'll probably have a really high chance of winning, not a guarantee obviously, but a pretty high chance of winning if you are there. I'm going to be working on it. Oh, wow. It says, hold on, we're reconnecting to your channels. To activate chat, click here. Okay. Hold on, guys. It's kind of being funky with me. So okay, connect to yeah. Okay, it should be working. All right, we should be good now. So what does the title say for you guys? Why is the title not updating the way it's supposed to, for crying out loud? This is bugging the crap out of me. Does the title say for you all on the tube and on the purple platform, does it say Call of the Wild? It says the address is invalid. I think that sounds like a browser issue. But if you tell me right now, if you want to type in your Discord, I can add you and send you an invite directly from Discord myself right now before I go wash my hands real quick. So I can add you as a friend. And I'll just go ahead and type that in if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want other people to know it, but that's just the only way I'm going to be able to add you. And I can send you an invite directly after I add you as a friend. So I got Discord pulled up and ready to go. So stick around, guys. Stick around where I know I'm taking forever to do this right now, but we are going to be doing that on the 17th. Please do check in at least, see how we're doing. You know, keep up with us on Discord before then so we can get everybody to show up. If you feel like it, obviously. And as soon as you tell me who to send it to, Rodney, I will send that out. Boo. Let's keep Hank happy. But yeah, the 17th, y'all, we're going to be on the 17th. I know got the time yet. I'll organize the time later today between streams, and I'll have a poster for it and all that stuff. And I'll be working on that today between streams because I actually have no doctor's appointments or nothing to go to today. So that's going to be the perfect day to do it. And for the second stream today, I'll have the poster up. It'll show you what all the points are going to be for and all that jazz. Like I say, guys, this is going to be kind of a test event. Obviously, we've never really hosted any sort of community thing before. So, but Rodney, if you have your username ready, I will add you at any time. But I tell you what, guys, while we're waiting, I'm going to go wash my hands real quick, and I'll be right back, and we're going to continue the hunt and talk about the giveaway and stuff on the 17th. What? Oh, on my chat. Oh, yes, there was a dean, kiddo. There was a dean. Yes. All right, guys, I'm back. That didn't take too long. You should set the time to 6:30 and hunt elk. I will not be doing that. Unfortunately, I am on challenges. I appreciate it though, Elijah. But we are actually in the middle of hunting some muleys because we have some daily challenges going. So today's challenges, guys, are 4 antlered animals. For this map, it is muleys. And so we're doing that. And then we are also trying to get 10 bovid between 14 and 1800. And then we're going on to reptiles over on Emerald Coast. Let's see here. What did I miss? I missed something. What did I miss? It dinged at me. It is okay. Why is that not popping up? Why is that not popping up for some reason? Okay, this is weird. So I saw that chat on my overlay, right? On my stream, but I didn't see it for some reason. Can you send that again, Rodney? Can you send that again? For whatever reason, it popped up on one chat, but not the other. And I can't see it for some reason. Oh, never mind. It's there. Never mind. I see it. All right. Rodog 111. Puffer fishy. Let me try to add you real quick here. That was Rodog, RO Dog 111. Is the whole name RO Dog 111 or I'm just a puffer fishy? That's a long name. I'm going to send it to Rodog 111. I think that's what it is, right? I hope. Okay, it is, or I'm just a puffer fishy. Okay, all right, let's see. Or what in the world? Or I'm just a puffer fishy. Okay. Or I'm just a puffer. Oh my gosh, puffer fishy. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, it's not letting me add it to that either. It could be an account issue because I typed in both Road Dog and 11, and I'm typing in, or I'm just a puffer fishy by itself. Maybe that'll be it. Nope, says didn't work. It says none of those are working, unfortunately. That's probably what it is. You probably have something going on in your Discord into things. I would love to try and help you out with that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it though. I'm trying to think about what to do about that. But anyway, yeah, if you guys can, I wouldn't worry about it too much. You know, I mean, if anything, just come to hang out. You know, just come to hang out. I'm not trying to make it a big pain. And if I can figure out some way, if you're on Xbox or you have some other way of messaging me directly, then you can always do that too. We can figure out the options as we go. In fact, I'm going to be writing down things as we go that you guys are telling me right now, so that way I know. And what is today? The 27th. So giveaway. Okay, so we're going to be doing females only. Female raffle. What else are we going to be doing, guys? What else are we going to be doing? We're gonna have to figure out some way. We're gonna have to figure out somebody. If anybody wants to host on PlayStation, well, I can only host on Xbox. So if anybody will host on PlayStation, we will gladly do a ghosted map or something like that. If anybody's willing to. So for the people hosting the map, we are trying. If anybody's willing to, we're gonna be making it where it's no dead zones. If you do a dead zone, you're gonna get docked majorly. If there's any dead zones at all, you might even get docked for like high pressure. You know, it might be that you can only take, I don't know, no more than mid pressure probably is what we're going to say. So like you get like probably maybe, you know, lose a point or something like that for some high pressure. But yeah, we're going to be trying to make it a raffle, something like that. Otherwise, guys, here's the backup plan. If for some reason anything's not working digitally, like if there's like any of the apps or the spin wheels or anything we're doing for any of the giveaways, if any of that gives us a hard time, we're just going to make it randomized. But the goal is, and what it is going to more than likely be, is it's going to be a raffle based on entries, and the entries are going to be based off of, you know, how many kills you get that you confirm by sending them to us. During the event. So I'm probably going to make it a little bit more of a early afternoon, evening time. But it also depends on what time works best for everybody. I'm going to have to pick the most doable time for the majority of people. So that way, hopefully it actually, you know, works out. I don't want there to be like 3 people that show up and there's 2 giveaways, you know. I would, but I don't know how to. So to host, you'd probably have to do a public multiplayer map. And so what we'll probably do is we'll probably do Leighton Lake. That way anybody can host and anybody can ghost it, because everybody owns Leighton Lake. So what you do to ghost a map, and this is not something that I suggest doing because people use it to kind of give away trophies for free all the time, and that's not really hunting. But anyway, yeah, I'm just dogging on it a little bit, I guess. I really shouldn't, but I'm just giving it a hard time. But, so, wow, look, we got a nice little group of pronghorn right over there. If it was 1800, we'd be taking those ones out. But we need to find some muleys, y'all. We need to find some muleys real bad. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to make it a map that everybody has, so there's no problem with it. And we're going to try to ghost it if people are willing to do that. So basically one person starts the map, right? They make it a multiplayer public map, right? And then the second person joins, and then the first person who started it leaves, and then that way the ownership of it is kind of nobody's. That way, if anything bad happens, nobody loses their animal, right? Like, I don't want somebody losing their great one. You know, if they have a great one somehow, you know, like Mr. Black or something on Leighton Lake, I don't want nobody losing that. So if anybody has a PlayStation and wants to host it, we're basically going to you go create a multiplayer game, go to make it public, and then as soon as you invite people, you're just going to leave, and that person's going to invite you right back. But you're going to have to be friends with that person for them to invite you back, potentially, unless you just find it publicly. But there's no, you'll have to invite people specifically, because there's no way to just select each server. If you click join map, it's just going to take you to one. If I click join Leighton Lake, it's just going to take me to somebody hosting Leighton Lake. I don't get to pick who. So we are going to have, if anybody hosts it for PlayStation, we are going to have that. If not, we can just do it where everybody does it kind of on their, well, no, we can't really do it on their own. Because again, they could sit there and kind of set it up ahead of time, but then again, the female thing kind of mitigates that. So. I've been planning it out in my head, guys, for a long time, believe it or not, and I think that actually will work, because I think if you play on your own map, that's probably going to be also a really good option. Only because there's no points for getting a better trophy. If we did it on your own map, everybody would go around killing their best trophies and using that to try to win like a $25 gift card, right? So if we make it where you just get a ticket, a raffle ticket for killing like a female animal on Leighton Lake, there's no female trophies on Leighton Lake that are worth ruining your map for. So you can play on your own map. You can play on your own map, but we just need some way for you guys. We need some way for you guys. If you're looking for mule deer, change the time to around 1600 and check the lakes. I appreciate it. I do. I'll probably try to not change the time. I'll probably try to actually find them out in their resting and feeding zones, just because I don't want to spend the money on changing the time. I get to doing that so much where it costs me a lot of money. But I do appreciate and will remember that because I didn't know what time they drank. So thank you very much, 1600 at the lakes. That is very much appreciated. I changed the time so much, guys, in one day of streaming here that sometimes it's gotten up to like $5,000 per change. And that's why I'm only at $60,000. So let's see if we can actually find them the hard way out in their resting and feeding zones. I will ask you this. If you know where I think they do rest and feed somewhere around here in like the southeastern, south central part of the map, right? I think they do rest and feed around that, around that area, but I'm not sure about that entirely. I'm going to actually go down here, y'all. I think there's going to be more muleys down here in the south central area. But yeah, that's what I'm going to write this down, guys. So it's going to be females only. It's going to be a raffle ticket entry for every female you send confirmation. And if anybody wants to host just so people can hang out and talk with each other, that'll be great. If not, you can be on your own separate maps and talk to each other via the voice channels in Discord for Call of the Wild. And if we need more voice channels for Discord, we can absolutely make them. If you guys prefer to have 10 of them, we can make like, 8 more of them besides the 2 that we got, and just delete those after because I don't want 50,000 voice channels in my Discord, but still, we could absolutely, do your own individual maps. The hosting part is just so people could feel connected and hang out with each other and have fun and maybe have some competition with it. But it could also make it more challenging because other people could interfere with your hunt. But that's going to be on the 17th, guys. That's the only way we're going to be able to do it, I think, is going to be making it female only. And then it's going to be ticket. You're going to get so many tickets per female kill. I know that there's rabbits on Layton Lake. And I know that there are, obviously blacktail, whitetail, coyote, Roosevelt elk, moose, black bear. I think that's, and turkey. I think that's mostly all the animals on there. So the point system, it's not going to be like you get a 1 ticket for a class 1 animal and then you get like 8 tickets for a class 8 animal. That's going to be too many tickets. Everybody's just going to go for moose. So I'm going to be hashing out the tickets. I'm going to be hashing that out this week. And then probably this afternoon, I'll probably have all the tickets, a general idea for them ready to go. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun time. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble about that. I'm thinking out loud way too much. My mind is racing, but I'm a little short of breath today and I'm having a hard time staying locked in. So let me ask you this, guys. Let me ask you this. What do you think would be a good $25 gift card option, or should we just make it where they get to pick? The winner of the raffle, do they get to pick, like which gift card they want? Should we do a specific one? Should we do it to something silly like Chili's or something like that? This is going to be our first giveaway, so I'm kind of learning it as it goes. But I'm super excited about it, guys. Don't be afraid to tell your other people. If you guys would share this with people, it would be so huge for the channel to have a ton of people participate in this. It would be immensely helpful for the channel to have a bunch of people participate, even if it is just like a $25, prize or whatever. It's mostly going to just be, it's going to be bragging rights for sure. It's going to be bragging rights and a $25 gift card, but hey, it's going to be, it's going to be competition and it's going to be fun. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Ooh, there's a bear. And we got a very easy black bear down there. We might just go ahead and take a shot at her just because I'm getting bored. All right, let's see how this goes. What's going on, Trevor? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Trevor, we have our first little raffle giveaway type thing scheduled for Call of the Wild. So in 3 weeks on the 17th, June 17th, I believe it is, right? Right. We're going to be doing our little Call of the Wild community competition thing. So yeah, gonna be small prize, very small prize, like a small gift card, but still bragging rights and a small gift card. So that's there, just so you know. I just called that like 5 minutes ago. But how is Trevor doing today? Yeah, so a lot of streamers, they do like different giveaways and stuff like that. So we're going to be picking out different options that you'll be able to pick from as far as like electronic gift cards that we will deliver to you via Discord or whatever, private chat we have to do. And that's typically how people do giveaways and stuff like that, from what I've learned or from what I've heard is, we could like buy one physically, scratch off the code and send you a picture of the code, but that's just not going to be as convenient. So the winner will be, and you'll be able to play from your own map. You don't have to play from a hosted map. That's what we're going to do. And basically, if you add me on Discord or join the MechaNexus on Discord, we have the invite code. I'm going to post it right now again, actually. If you join me on that, then basically people are going to send me pictures of kills that they get. They're going to be female only kills so that nobody has to wreck their trophies or wreck their map, right? And they're going to get so many ticket entries for certain types of animals on Latent Lake, and that's going to get you raffle tickets. And then so everybody has a chance to win, but the better you do at killing and hunting, the better chance you have at winning, And so somebody's going to get drawn for a small, like $25 gift card. And then the paid subscribers on the purple platform, all my paid subscribers who are present and, are subscribed, are going to be entered for a giveaway of another $25 gift card. And it's not much, guys. It's very small, but I've just been wanting to do this for so long. I've just been wanting to do this for so stinking long. Where's this freaking bear at? She died really close to this area. I think I went past it by quite a ways, actually. But he is onto a muley, so I got distracted. There she is. There she is. We're going to grab this bear and then go get a muley with a bow if we can. What's the challenge, good sir? So the challenge is going to be, there's going to be you're going to get a ticket, a raffle ticket for each kill. So yeah, females only is what we're going to do with it. So we're gonna, that way, if anybody does host other people, they want to be like, just social and hang out. I'd love people to be able to hang out. Nobody's going after like great ones and diamonds and ruining each other's maps and stuff like that. But also because we might not be able to host everybody, we're going to make it where you can play from your own. Either way, whether you're on someone else's map or not, basically every time you get a kill, I know it's going to sound like a pain, but every time you give a kill, every time you get a kill, you're going to send me a snapshot of that kill. That way I can see that it was in fact killed, during the competition time and stuff like that. I think, let me make sure real quick, guys, you can absolutely check and see what time the animal was killed from the kill confirmation screen, I think. If not, we're gonna have to do something real weird, like hold up your phone with the date and time on it or something like that and take a picture of it with a second phone. I don't know. But we're basically, y'all are gonna send me, I'm pretty sure if you just send us a screenshot of the actual kill, then that'll be fine. And if you're lying about it, shame on you. If you find some way to fake that to try to win a $25 gift card, shame on you. But I'm teasing. But yeah, basically you're gonna send messages via Discord every time you get a kill, and that's gonna be another entry into the raffle. So like class 1 females are gonna be worth like one raffle ticket, right? And it's not going to, and then like the bigger the animal, the harder the animal is to get, the more tickets it's going to be worth. So a moose might be worth more than like a rabbit, because rabbits come in groups like that, right? But it's not necessarily going to be that a moose is worth 8 tickets just because it's a class A. It's just going to be more tickets than a rabbit. And then the more tickets you acquire, obviously, the higher chance you have of being drawn in the raffle. And again, it's just a small little tiny test giveaway. It's our first little giveaway that we're doing, but I'm super excited. Is it only one day or more days? It's going to be only that one day because we're going to be doing 2 giveaways. We're doing the raffle based on kills and, you know, like successful hunts, right? And then we're also going to be, I'm going to have the details ironed out, and I'm going to have a poster for it for the second stream today. In between streams today, I'm making that poster because we just finally put a date to it and all that stuff. And so all the details will be on that little poster I'm going to make, and that's going to be on my Discord. That's going to be on my streams. I'm going to have that probably on every stream so people can pop up and see it. And so the details will be on there, but it'll be for one day. It'll be for like one 2-hour session, probably just 2-3 hours of hunting, something like that. It might be more, but it'll be probably somewhere around the 2 to 3 hour mark. And then we're going to be doing the raffle, and somebody's going to win the $25 gift card, you know. And then the paid subscribers that are on the purple platform, because the purple platform, you know, they charge for subscriptions, but they also give you benefits and stuff. It's just the terminology, you know. Subscribing on YouTube, it's different than on Twitch, but so the paid subscribers, they're going to be able to enter for another $25 giveaway just for being paid subscribers. So the paid subscribers will have, anybody who wants to enter that giveaway will still have to be there, and will have to, you know, actually enter the giveaway. So we're going to be doing 2 little $25 giveaways, you know, not much, but no idea, because I have a okay amount of people who are on Call of the Wild who hang out with me on Wednesdays and whatnot. And I'm hoping everybody's going to be able to make it, but you know, I'm not entirely sure. It could be that there's 3 people who show up. You could show up and be the only person. There could be 10 people that show up. I don't know. Our community is growing, but very, very, very new. I know we got several people on here earlier that were possibly going to enter in it. Rodney, if you're still watching, Bro Chacho, we will absolutely be able to have anybody participate in it, as long as you can find some way to message me. 25 times 7, that would be 175, I believe. Yeah, 175. So yeah, 25 times 7. So Rodney, anybody else watching, as long as you guys have some way to message me directly, I don't prefer to give out my cell phone number. So whether that's Xbox, messaging me on Xbox, whether that's messaging me on Discord, if you guys have one of those ways or some kind of way to message me directly, that's how I'm going to be confirming kills. It's just going to be screenshots of every kill, right? So even if you play from your own map, it's going to be Leighton Lake, and it's going to be from your own map. You can host with other people if you want to. You can multiplayer with other people if you want to. I'm going to be hosting on my map, but I'm going to be ghosting on my map, just because I don't want people to ruin it. So if I can, don't quote me on that. We're going to look up the gift card options later today. So in between the first stream today, which is from, you know, about this time for another hour, you know, up until the second stream today. The second stream on Call of the Wild Wednesdays is 4, 5, 6, and 7 from Pacific Mountain, Central, and Eastern. So, so I'm Central. So for me, the second stream is 6 p.m. Either way, it's in 5 hours for any of y'all. That's when we're going to have a lot more of the details ironed out and a little like rough draft poster kind of made for it. And I'm just super excited to try it out. Even if it is a total flop, I'm just excited to try and do my first giveaway and see how that works. I might have to figure it out as I go, guys. Like if for some reason the chat bot isn't working, or if technology gives me a hard time, we might have to cut names up into a freaking piece of paper and draw them out of a hat, you know. But whatever we got to do, we will figure it out. We will figure it out. And it's probably going to be using Nightbot. We're probably going to switch over to Nightbot like today or tomorrow or something like that, and learn how to do giveaways with Nightbot, because Stream Elements chatbot sometimes doesn't really do as good for me. I got a level 4 moose at the moment. It's prob bad. Yeah, level 4 is probably not. I don't know. I am not completely sure about. I got a diamond moose from Medved Taiga, but I'm not completely sure. I'm not super well versed at like trying to get good mooses. Do mooses have a great one? Is there a great one moose? I know there's red fox, and I know that there is roe deer, and I know there's like what is it? Is it Himalayan tar? They do have a great one. Okay, there you go. Sorry guys, I'm a little off my game today because I usually have my information for everything on the actual stream that I can see. And for whatever reason, or not for whatever reason, I mean, I know the reason, we had to switch to OBS. And the quality of the stream is way better on that, but I don't have all my usual overlays and stuff on the stream, so I'm kind of... There we go. Well, good to know. I got my first diamond just by walking into it in the middle of a lake on Medved Taiga. Guys, I'm not like the sweatiest player of a lot of these games because, you know, I play a variety of like 6 or 7 or 8 different games every single week. We play Brotato, we play Hunt Showdown, we play Call of the Wild, we play Metal Storm, we play Fortnite, Call of Duty, Battlefield 6, you know, Rocket League, just all sorts of Minecraft sometimes, and then like Roblox and just all sorts of ridiculousness. We're going to take a little shot at this one real quick. You know what's fun to do, guys, with these guys is watch what we're going to do right here. You ready for this? It doesn't matter what part of the body I shoot through. This is going to blow right through her. So if we can, we're going to make this the most possibly inappropriate way to kill an animal. And I think y'all are going to love it. Oh, hold on. We're just going to shoot through the chest. What? The tree stopped it. No, we shot to the right of the tree, but the stupid tree glitch was still going on. So, hey, honey, we have our giveaway on the 17th, okay? On Call of the Wild, and I got most of it figured out. It's going to be Leighton Lake female. It's going to be a raffle for female kills. And so they're going to be, depending on the animal, they're going to get so many tickets per like female kill, and they're just going to have to send us, screenshots or whatever confirming the kill on Discord or on Xbox. You know, preferably Discord, guys. I would love it. Join the server. Thank you very much. I got a pin. I'm going to put the Discord thing on there one more time. Welcome to the MechaNexus, my friend. I am going to have to put that on there real quick and actually pin that to the top of the chat before I forget a 50th time. There it is. It's pinned. So let's see here. Pin that one as well. And so, yeah, we're going to be preferably trying to get everybody as much as possible using Discord. But I'm super excited either way, whether they're able to use Discord or not. Discord will just make it all a little bit, you know, I only got 2 places I can get messages from anyway. So I guess it's not going to be that spread thin either way. Batman, but Catman. I know this is terribly boring hunting, guys. My mind is all over the place. My mind is just racing right now. I tell you what, we are going to be absolutely Elijah. We're going to be taking your advice. I think it was Elijah who said that earlier. We are 1000% going to be going over here and changing the time. What was it, Elijah? What was it? Was it 1600? Right? I think it was 1600. But yeah, bear with us, guys, as we figure out the giveaway stuff. I'm trying my best with it. The only thing that's going to be hard to figure out is all the little details of how to enter people for giveaways and how to run it all. If I can, I'm going to get a little spin wheel. I'm going to get a little spin wheel on there, operating for the free giveaway to the giveaway for the subscribers. I think he said 1600. I'm pretty sure he said 1600. So I'm setting the time to 1600, and we're going up to these lakes, and we're getting the antler part done. We're done. We're done yipper yappering and forgetting about what we're doing here. We're going to actually go to the lakes and get some kills and whatnot. Looks like we got almost a directly west wind, so we can shoot straight up here and then come over to this right here. But I'm super excited about it, guys. I'm super pumped. I've been planning this in my head for a couple weeks now. Nice to know exactly when we're going to be able to do it. God dang. I wouldn't normally be running that close to a bear without already being busted, but let's see if we can get a bear on our way in. Yep. All right. You're gonna make me spray down. You're gonna make me use $300. We might as well. We got some deer hunting to do up here in a second. And they got great senses of smell anyway, so I guarantee he's pretty unhappy about the smell because we stink. So if I can, y'all, I would love to do a third giveaway for subscribers, just to really reward the people who actually, support the channel financially. And I'm not saying you guys have to do that at all, but I definitely want to make it, worth it for them and for everybody. That's why we're doing the raffle for anybody and everybody. But I'm super excited to be able to, try to make somebody who has supported me excited, with getting some support back, hopefully. This channel for us is not really like a super consistent thing at the moment, but we're trying to make it that way. And so each and every one of you guys, even just watching and hang out with me, is the biggest support I could ever ask for. Watching is, that's what this is all about. So do not feel like because I said that there's any sort of difference. Watching is way more of a support than absolutely anything else. But, just to make sure that I'm not being like a taker from people all the time, I like to be able to give back to that exclusive group and also be able to give to people who are actually supporting the game itself and the stream in the most important way, which is just watching and hanging out and talking about the game. I love my Call of the Wild streams. Absolutely love my Call of the Wild streams. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put this over here and call that guy in. And we're going to double up on it and do some mule deer just in case there's any nearby. And that way we can bow hunt for a second while I'm yipper yappering. Because at this point, I'm talking so much. I'm talking so gosh dang much that it might be better for me to ambush hunt. at least a little bit. I'm going to have to get some heat. I'm going to have to get some heat here soon. Oh, I'm hearing something. I hear him. You guys see him yet? Oh, yep. He's a very, very not difficult one, so really just another payday, but we'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. Pardon me. Yep, we'll take that. Good old heart shot. That's how we do, y'all. That's how we do. Let's keep making our way up to that lake and get some of the muleys that we've been after for the entire stream. Yep. Sing-lung and heart. I'll take that. It's always nice when they drop right there instantly like that. It's always super nice. Let me see if I can get my neck brace back on and working here, guys, because it's getting ridiculous. It might look funky, but that's all right. It's not exactly the most camo-friendly color, right? I mean, navy blue, I'm pretty sure that's not typical camo, but who cares? If they spot us, they spot us. Joke. We did get our Fox Pro back, didn't we? Okay. Oh, God. Oh, pardon me, guys. Breathing is rough today. All right, let's see here. They're probably not very happy with us. Oh wait, it's almost that time. It's not quite that time, but it's getting close to 1800, I think, right? No, 14. It is that time. It is that time. Okay. All right. So honestly, if we do 1600, if we do 1400 to 1800 every time, we can do the bovids until it becomes time for the muleys, and then we'll be able to get the muleys at the same time. So let's get Hank on some large game. He should be able to find them pretty quickly. And we're going to take these guys out. We have to do it from 100 plus. We have to shoot them from 100 plus. So I'm going to try to get right at about exactly 150. And see what we can do. Nope. That's going to be way closer. That's going to be way, way, way closer than 100. I can tell you that much. So they have poor eyesight, but they do have excellent smell. Thankfully, we got a good wind direction on them. He's alert. I tell you what, we're not going to be able to take the time to get out to like past 100 on him. We're not going to be able to keep track of him and then get past 100. So let's just take him out while we're here real fast. If he would get out from behind that tree. Those trees look thin, but I swear they block arrows for like forever. Okay, so that should have been a lethal shot. Definitely was a lethal shot. He's going to be bringing it back like he still wants some. Threat nearby. I don't think so anymore. Poor eyesight. Since she's not leaving, we can get up here to where we can take a crack at her. That's definitely the tree that we're sighting in on, though. She's alert. Let's just sit still for a little bit. A little bit of patience. Oh, he's alert. Maybe he'll come up a little closer. We'll get a shot at a second one while we're here. He's nice and calm. That's good. She's dead. He's about to be. There we go. Well, come on now with it. Come on now with it. All right, let's see if we can get this fourth one. Oh, no, I don't want that. No. Ew. Get away from me. Get away from me. Do you see me? Do you see me? Oh, God, she sees me. Is she fleeing? Is she fleeing? Okay, good. Get away. Get away. Get away from me. All of our fallen brothers and sisters. All right, here's that. $1,000. 792. Another 1,028. All right. Well, it's probably too late to get these muleys, but we're still going to make our way over there and try it. At least we're getting our money back. We are here for money, guys, but we're not going to do the money glitch. I've seen people with literally over $12 million be like, yeah, I just got that from killing bears. And I was like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You don't have a leftover 12 grand. With all the things you buy in this game, you don't have 12 million, not 12 grand, $12 million without doing the money glitch. Guys, don't look that up. Don't do the money glitch. That defeats the purpose. The entire purpose of the game is to earn new gear by successfully hunting. So think about that. Is that really a funner way to do it? No. If you stop yourself, it's way funner to just control yourself and not cheat. I promise. I promise. I promise. And also ruins the game, unfortunately. We have people now modding multiplayer servers to have like nothing but great ones or like an overly abundant amount of great ones, which is ridiculous. So just play the game the way it's meant to, and I promise it'll be better for everybody. Hopefully we're finally going to be able to get some of these muleys that I'm taking all day to get, literally taking all day to get. And we got to get 10 bovids from beyond 100. That's going to be really easy to do if we set up a tent on Cinder Baton or if we find a spot. If we set up a tent on any water source and find the drinking time, we're going to be able to literally just bust that out repeatedly. Just constant repeated carnage on bovids. That's going to be super easy to do. You tell me we've already got this need zone? Sure enough. Well, sure enough, they got some drinking muleys. One. I took too long to get here. He's probably just about to leave himself. But that's all right. We're going to get 1 out of 4 that we need for the challenge, and we will be moving on. What is their drinking zone time? Mule deer till 18. Okay, so we got like 15 real minutes. Is there one that close that I'm not seeing? So mule deer, they got excellent hearing and smell, decent vision. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Yep. Don't go around. Just cut straight through. Just swim 10 meters from the bank the whole way, bub. Yep. You got it. That's exactly what we wanted you to do. You think I could take a 100-meter shot with a bow? Hank's being a good boy and waiting for me. I really wish he wouldn't, actually. All right, guys, we're going to take the doe out. I would say first. Might have to take her out first with that position, but if we can get within 60, we'll actually take him out first, because if we shoot the doe, he is 1,000% going to spook. So if we get a broadside shot on him, even if she's at 40, he's at 60, we're taking a shot at him first. And then we'll let her calm down for a second since we got plenty of time, and get the second one and see if that counts as well. Even though she's not actually antlered, she is a part of an antlered species, and usually for previous challenges that is actually counted. So 75. She's perfectly calm. So let's just, we got plenty of time. There's no rush at all. Let's just very carefully make our way. They do have excellent hearing, like I said, so I'm not super ecstatic about making a bunch of noise, but I'm not walking all the way through all this, or around all of it. Not at the moment. So this right here is going to give us a great angle. It's going to be just a little bit outside of 60, but I think that's going to be, especially as we get just a little closer, that's going to be a perfect shot from that distance. Because I have plenty of room for error on that, and because of him quartering away like that, I'm probably still going to hit a vital. And we're going to be right about freaking 60, so that's going to be perfect. Okay, yep. That's just about as perfect gets for right here, so let's get the right arrow on this time. And let's go ahead and take ourselves a 60-meter shot at this big boy. Yeah, that should have been lethal for sure, yep. Gonna let her calm down for a little bit. He has the higher senses of the two just because of the difficulty of the video game. That's why we're gonna take him out first, because he's more likely to spook on the first shot. She's more likely to get nervous but stick around. I would say it is. I would say it is for sure, just because of the intensity of getting that much closer, and paired with, you know, the less pressure. You know, I mean, look at that. Look how much pressure. Almost no pressure at all. You know, I very much enjoy the bow. And I do bow hunt in real life, or have, you know, I'm struggling to right now as much, but, you know, I like bow hunting for sure. Okay, let's get that sighted in for 40, actually. I think we can make that shot between the trees, but, you know, I don't love how the trees, they're this thick in the game, but the space that they'll block your shot will be like this. You know, they'll have like you can shoot an arrow next to a tree and the arrow will get stuck mid-air. So you gotta be super careful about that. But we're gonna go, I think she's in front of the tree on the left, so we're gonna take the shot right here. And she should be dead soon. That should have been at least, I think I might have shot too high, but yeah, okay. Yeah, so there's 2 of our 4 antlered. Thank you, Elijah, very much. If you see this now or later, my friend, thank you very much for that 1600 reference. I try to not rely on time changing as much as possible. That way I get as many need zones discovered, but when it's taken all day, you got to do it. So I appreciate that a lot. Let's see if that counted as 1 of 4. It's an antlered species. It did. She did count as 1 of 4. So the doe absolutely do count. The does do count. So that's going to make this way easier. We got 49 minutes. No, we don't. 39 minutes of game time. Oh, darn. How will we ever follow this ridiculously long blood trail? What about you, Xbox Gamer Girl? What do you prefer on hunting? Yep, absolutely do. That's where the camo's actually from. He was a dinky little fella. Look at that. Nice little double lung right there, though. That was just right by the heart. And so that's 2 out of 4 right there. Then we need some bovids and reptiles. Let's see here. I've only ever gotten 1 large dog-sized deer. It was I was hunting it was my first year hunting a couple years ago. with with my actual own license. I've gone out before that, but I didn't get my license till a couple years ago, 2.5 years ago. And so I went out there on my own and I shot my first one and I got a good lung shot on him, but it must have been a single lung because he went on for 700 yards and we still ended up, we waited like 4, 5, 6 hours to start tracking him. We shot him early in the morning, very, very early when you typically would see more movement on him. And got a good blood trail, tracked that thing for like 600, 700 yards all over the public land that we were on. I mean, just the whole thing, just constantly. And then my brother-in-law spooked him out of his bed. He was bedded down, and he was a young buck, but still, you know, I hunt for meat, so he wasn't some wall hanger by any means, but you know, I'm definitely gonna take the meat. And so we tracked him, and he actually ended up still being alive whenever my brother-in-law came across him and spooked him away. That was within the first 2 weeks of my first season a couple years ago, from my 2-man muddy stand that I bought from Walmart. Right. So that was interesting. And then everybody else was getting deer and not me, and so I kept going out on my own, and then I took a shot at what I thought was a farther away deer. I thought it was at 30, so I sighted in. So I used my my pin for 30, and I ended up spine shotting it because instead of it being like bigger but further out for that smaller kind of silhouette, it was actually close. It was actually closer, but just a smaller deer. And I really did think that it was a bigger deer than what it was. So I spine shot a little thing. Wasn't no spots on it, but he was small. It was definitely a small deer, that's for sure. And he's in the freezer. Hasn't been a full 2 years, I guess, but a couple seasons ago. I like the rifles. There you go. I like the rifles too. I really do. I hate how spread out the kills are with the rifle, you know, unless you're like, a lot better than me at, planning out certain things. Let's see here. For me, the good thing about the bow is, the ability to get animals quickly and, consecutively, right? And I can absolutely just look up the time for a hunt and do it. Like we did a pig hunt a while back that was super easy. Okay, well, we're gonna take him out just because we're mad at him for blowing at us. Honestly, not really. He's fleeing. What a way to flee there, bub. Not really. All right, let's see if we can make our way over here. We're going to continue to go this way for some more muleys. If we can get 2 more muleys, that'd be great. But yes, I absolutely love hunting. That's why I got into Call of the Wild, is because, I wanted to... they say that if you want to get better at something, just eat, sleep, drink, breathe that thing, right? And everywhere. So if you're going to watch a show, watch a hunting show. If you're going to play a game, play a hunting game. If you're going to daydream about something, daydream hunting. And so I adopt that mentality very eagerly whenever I get a new hobby, because I'm enjoying it. But the result of that is actually to get fairly adept at things pretty quickly. And so, yeah, people make fun of that and call it hyperfixation. Really, that's probably our natural programming to learn how to adapt, because it's actually the most efficient way possible to learn how to master something. So I very much love to hyperfixate on things when I'm excited about them. I don't try to not do that. I dive right into doing that. That way I try to get as good at it as I can as quickly. And so that's actually why I got into Call of the Wild. Now, it might be super stupid to be like, you think a video game is going to help you get better at it? No, I think eat, sleep, breathe, drink, daydream, hunting, and you'll get better at it. So I was watching hunting shows, playing hunting games, talking about hunting, and now I can hunt a little bit. What's going on? What's going on, Herney? I'm gonna say Herney. I apologize. I'm very likely mispronouncing that, but I'm gonna say Herney. That's how I'm gonna pronounce that. How is Herney doing today? Welcome to Call of the Wild Wednesday, part 1, y'all. Part 1. Part 2 comes up later today in about 4 hours and 22 minutes. How is Herney doing? All right, we need 2 more. I prefer to at least get all of the dailies done before part 2. That way, for part 2, we can focus just purely on busting out that weekly challenge that we just started. Nothing wrong with that. Practice makes perfect. That's exactly right. I guess a real part of it for me is like, you know, some people make fun of that. I'm like, don't make fun of that. You know, I think, you know, because men are very much like that. Men are very interested psychologically in things. Men love things, right? They love that's why there's so many jokes and reels and memes out there about like, you know, men when they get a new hobby, they get like super into it. Yeah, because we're interested. You know, it's actually we're just programmed to be like that. It's actually a good thing in many ways. So I very much with disc golf, hunting video games, all that stuff. I let myself get fixated. I love it. As I've said 50 times now. Anyway. Ooh, he's not bad. He's not bad. He's not fantastic. He's not horrible, you know. Let's see right here. So Diamond starts at like the 300 something range, if I remember, at 312. So he's just a gold, but he's better than them little dinky suckers that we usually find on Silver Ridge. Silver Ridge is not the most ridiculously good. It has mule deer, but not as good as the other one that has mule deer. If you're going to grind a mule deer great one, I've heard you're supposed to go to, what is it, ASCII Ridge? I don't know. We'll see if we can get this guy. If we can pull up to 60, we got a perfect angle on this guy as well. One thing I've discovered I'm doing way too much, y'all. I'm sure y'all can relate to this. Attentive. Really? How's he already attentive? One thing I'm sure y'all can relate to is I will sit there and I'll be staring at that thing constantly and running into bushes because I'm staring at it. I don't mind him quartering away. Again, quartering away a little bit is going to help me if I miss just a little bit to have a little bit better of a target, because that's going to push that left lung a little bit more to the left, and the right one's going to be a little bit more. It's going to give me a better target. So I don't mind going to here to get a better angle on both the wind and on the shot. 70, so we get about 13, 12 more meters till we can take the shot, at least. Oh, hold on. You know, and from this distance, we might be able to... Okay. We're definitely going to take both these guys out, but we need 2 of them for the daily challenge to be complete. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to crawl forward just a little bit. Before, well, we're going to run out of time, so I might have to go to this bush right here instead. But if I can get up here and take the shot really quickly, I can call him to me if I have to with the Fox Pro 360, and we should be able to get the daily challenge busted out right here, right now. I'm very excited about getting to hunt more, that's for sure. Very excited about that. In real life, and I'm super excited. We got the revision specialist for the spinal surgery that I've had. The revision specialist, we got an appointment with him coming up this week, actually. So I say it all the time, but you know, I never know who's watching, who knows what's going on and doesn't. Let's get these shots taken out before they run off somewhere. So we're gonna get the most difficult one shot first, obviously, so that way. So that's a level 3 very easy, and that's a level 4 easy. So let's go ahead and do that. He should die pretty quickly. Yep, they're absolutely going to spook. That's okay. She's not, thankfully. And she should die pretty quickly too. Unless that was too high. That might have been too high. That might have been a neck shot. That might have been a spine shot on her. She's definitely going to die, but it's not going to count as a vital, I don't think. Yep. All right, let's go see. Let's go see. What's going on, Woody Smalls? How is everybody doing today? Welcome to Call of the Wild Wednesday. How are y'all, Herney and Smalls? Guys, we do have our first ever event / giveaway / raffle type thing coming up on the 17th for Call of the Wild Wednesday. It's going to be 3 Wednesdays from now, the 17th of June. So feel free to tune in and keep up with us on that. We're going to be releasing the details on it later today. Some of the minor details may change slightly, but we're going to be doing... you know, just hanging out, and we're going to be doing a raffle based on how many kills you get and stuff like that. It's going to be female kills only. But I think those were both vitals. Yep, we got our daily stuff done for the bow hunting. You know what? We'll go ahead and take him out while we're here. What was he at? Was he at 150 or was he closer to 200? 158. We can do that. All right, let's go ahead and take him out with the Marathi polymer tip real quick. Side in for 150 and see what we can do here. There we go. All right, let's grab these guys and then we are on to the bovids. So we do have to get both of these for the daily challenge. Hey, he didn't make it too far, thankfully. Boom. $1,000 in a daily challenge. Almost done. Where's that chick at? Take me to her, Hank. Take me to her. I know we saw her go down too, so she's not too far. How is Woody today? All right, and that should be the daily challenge done. So let's go down here. Okay, but it should have said like an orange circle with a 1 saying that it was done. It didn't. I was like, that better not have somehow not counted. So there's $4,000 for that. We already got our, what was it, 500 or 1,000 for the pictures of the bovid. And now we have to get some reptiles. We need 4 male reptiles at any time, any place, anyhow, any organ. So we're going to be jumping on over to Emerald Coast. Is there bovids of any kind on Emerald Coast? I think there is. What are they called? What are they called? I forget what they're called. Let's jump on over. We're going to grab this guy, though, and jump on over to Emerald Coast for some more daily challenge completions. What are they called? I know that there actually is. Is it a bantang? It's a bantang. So I'm pretty sure that's a bovid. So we can get some more bovid and other stuff done. And we'll be able to jump on over to the crocodile area and get 4 male crocodiles while we're there. So there's another $1,100. Let's go. Bantang, yep. All right, so jumping on over to Emerald, and we're going to get ourselves, hopefully, some bantang and some crocodiles. Mostly worried about the crocodiles, and the bantang and all that other stuff can come later. Got about 14 minutes left till we're supposed to be about calling it for the first one. And then I gotta start icing my wrists and doing some rehab stuff and working on the stream as much as I can. So, hey, we're already in crocodile territory, basically. Let's go ahead and go down here. And we're just gonna take them off and let them chase us. I'm not gonna try and be super sneaky about it. If we can't be sneaky about it with a bow, maybe make it easier to not scare off all the other ones, but we'll find out. Let's grab this little random outpost thing while we're here. Yeah, I guess 12 million isn't as much as it sounds like, you know, but it definitely doesn't sound, I don't know. After I think about it, you only have to get 100 grand 10 times to get $1 million. So, I mean, if this is really your main game, I guess that would be very doable. Still suspicious that you wouldn't be spending it too, but you know, kind of depends. If you're putting enough hours in, you don't really need to spend it on anything. There's a chance. There's a chance it was legit. Still think they were money glitching. All right, let's get our Sunberg 454. I'm gonna actually get the Raptor Reflex on it, ready to go, because it could be very quick and up close type stuff we're about to run into. But I'm stoked. I'm ready for some crocodile hunting. Or so we could go to Mississippi Acres too, you know, for some alligator. The good thing about Hank is that even if he doesn't particularly help with like tracking any sort of alligator or crocodile, he definitely growls and lets me know when they're coming to me and I don't see them. So I am essentially going to run through here and not worry about being super discreet and try to tick them off. See how the call is like showing up on the left side for a second, but clearly not accurately. We could also shoot them. All we need is male ones. We don't need good male ones. We just need male ones. So we can shoot them with the range master too if we see them ahead of time, which might be easier. That's going to be a good shot. That's going to be a good shot, I'm pretty sure. Unless we hit a tree. Nope, he's going to die. He's going to die. That one needs to die too. Let's go ahead and reload though. This is going to take no time at all with a range master. I mean, reaching out to up to 300 away and passing the harvest check, that's going to be super easy. Okay, there's that. Yeah, this is going to be super duper easy. Okay. I'm going to switch sights just to make it even easier. The 150 just about on the dot, so here we go. I just don't want to hit trees. That's the only thing I want to not hit is trees. This should be more than a big enough gap. Yep. He's dead almost instantly. Yeah. I know you're not happy with me. All right, let's see here. All right, we already have mid pressure. I don't want to create a dead zone with crocodiles, though. I don't. Because there's so many of them in a small area. They're all going to leave. I don't want that. I don't want to clear out a whole area, so we are going to have to move. Hank, find me my crocodilians. Hank is special. There we go. Two down already, guys. It's taking no time at all. Hank forgets that I can't run through water the way he can. All right, Hank, where's it at? Where's the body at? Threat nearby. It's a chick. Oh, no. Oh, God. I don't want a dead zone. I don't want to make a dead zone. And I don't want to be a dead zone. Stop it. Leave me be. Run. Run away. Run away. God damn. She's not very powerful. You're going to get it if you keep it up. I tell you what. Nope. Fleeing, finally. You better leave me alone. You better leave me alone. You're lucky I don't want to make a dead zone. All right, Hank. Go ahead and track the blood, please. Would love to find where that second dead body is. Oh, right there. Duh. All right, y'all. 2 more reptilians, and we are calling it for this stream. And then we're going to be back for part 2 in approximately 4 hours after this one ends. But hey, that's going to be some good money. About 1,500 bucks for a gold. I'll take that. Yeah, Hank, but I've already collected the harvest. Get on over here, you goober. All right, y'all, let's pop on over this way. Yeah, we'll actually go down here and pop up to here and get the last 2, and then that's going to be it until part 2, where we're going to be doing 10 bovids from beyond 100 meters. for the weekly challenge. And then hopefully we'll break 6 figures today, since we've been spending our money all the way down to 0 so often. But let's see here. Red deer. Well, good for you. Good for you. All right. All righty then. All right, guys, 2 more reptilians, and then we are grabbing another. We're at 70, almost 77,000. Not very much, but we're doing a lot better than when we spent ourselves down to nothing. So we get 5,000 more bucks. Probably gonna get about 2,500 or more for the 2 reptilians that we get, depending on their classification and rating. I have done the missions. Yep, I have. I've never completed a whole map's worth of missions, but I definitely do the missions. The challenges usually, since I only play up to 4 hours a day in 2 different sessions, I usually struggle to ever get around anything beyond the challenges. But I love the missions because of the content. Thank you, honey. Thank you very much. I love the content. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh. The content makes it so much funner, and adding that little, story to it is just deeply appreciated by me. I think little things like that, even people underestimate the value of just having that in your head. You know, they act like if you can't visually see the content and stuff, like, no, I mean, compare this to like the Way of the Hunter. And I personally think that the longevity of this game is more secure because of the content with the community challenges, daily, weekly challenges, the story behind it. I really do think all that is, I think it's equally as important as the actual mechanics and quality of the gameplay. So I love the missions. Do you guys like the missions? Woody, how do you guys what missions have you guys, how far have you gotten on them? Because I have never completed, I think I've completed the story missions for one map. I think. Could be wrong about that. But I don't think I've ever completed all side missions and story missions for any map. I've seen Mr. Black. I don't think I've completed Leighton Lake, so I might not have completed any of them. I feel like there's one I have. I feel like there's one other map that I have completed the stories on, but I'm excited to actually finish the missions sometime. They definitely don't pay as good as like the weekly challenges and stuff. That's for, well, maybe they do. I don't know. I haven't completed any like the really, really, really hard missions. So, oh, we got some Banting right in front of us. We got to kill him from beyond 100 meters. We have to kill him from beyond 100, or we would just take him right now. And we could bow shot one for fun, maybe, but. And we could pistol shot one too, but I really just don't want to make that dead zone. You leave me alone. You leave me alone. It's gonna be at least 2 of them. I didn't have the arrow loaded. We got 2 vitals right there, so let's go ahead and chase them down. Their Banting are so slow. Banting are so slow, guys. I've only ever had somebody hunt them with me one time. They're like, let's go get some Banting. They're too slow to run away. And we literally just chased them down and killed them. Gold, that's a 123 Banting. I'm not going to save anything that's gold anymore. I'm just going to save diamond or above. I used to save everything no matter what it was. As long as it was a PB, and I'm just not. I'm starting to realize how much of that really is a massive waste. A massive waste. I used to think it would always give me all. I've got to show you my lodge sometimes, guys. We have a lot of trophies. Probably not more than like a lot of people who stream and play this game as their main game, but we do still have a lot. 1,200 bucks right there. Still low pressure. There we go. All right, let's get these guys taken care of. We don't have our nighttime scope, so we're gonna have to make sure we get to probably about 75. They're acting aggressive. I think that's a shot we can take right there. I think that's a perfect shot we can take right there. Okay. Oh, no. He's that aggressive? Look at those eyes. Leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone, bro. Oh, come on. I keep clicking the sprint button like I'm in a shooter game where you have to click it to sprint each time. There you go. That should have been a vital. That was not a vital. Oh, no. Oh, no. That should have been a vital. That was not a vital either. All right. I guess you're going to really die a painful death, Brochacho. You're going to really die a painful death because you're not getting out of it. I'd say he's down. God dang. Still $900 for that. That was just for fun. All right. I'm going to wait till we get a little bit lower on health because they actually don't take away a whole lot of health for each hit, evidently. Guys, do you think that was an ethical kill? Hey, what's going on, Cameron? I'm so sorry it took me that long to see that. Got a little caught up there in the craziness. How is Cameron doing today? Guys, we are doing a raffle and giveaway for Call of the Wild in 3 weeks. For anybody who's new to the channel, feel free to tune in with us. Click on that Discord link to join us on the Discord. We have a channel for sharing your trophies, voice chatting with other hunters, general Call of the Wild channel, as well as other games and channels. But that is what we're going to be using primarily for our raffle giveaway hunt competition that we're doing in 3 weeks. It's only going to be a small prize, like, probably $25. If I do qualify for another earning in between now and then, we'll double the prize, but since we're not there at the moment, we're just going to be offering two $25 prizes, one for the raffle winner for the hunting and one for paid subscribers on the Purple platform. So feel free to join us if you want to, guys. I'm just letting everybody know about that when they're here. You don't have to by any means. You guys can check in, check out, say hi, whatever you're doing. But I'm just making sure everybody knows about that, trying to get people to join it so that we can have a good time. How is Cameron Forrester doing today, though? Come over here. Yep, come over here. Alarmed. Get over here, you aggressive little son of a biscuit. Oh, yeah. Yep, come on now. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, don't you flee. That's in the butt. That's a really bad shot. I don't care, though. He's a really poor trophy. He lives. That one was not as locked in on the shooting on that one, that's for sure. But we got plenty of room and plenty of crocs to go through, so. I don't have my nighttime stuff, otherwise this would be actually way easier, but I'm not going back for it. I'm just gonna wait till they come at me. We'll have some fun with it. Guys, let's see here. Any more crocodilians? Any more crocodilians? Get off the tree, dude. All right. There's a crocodilian. Is it a dude? Ah, there we go. Might be able to get him at about 150. I don't got my nighttime scope with me, so 150 might be kind of iffy with trees and stuff if I don't see the trees coming, but we should be able to take him out. We're gonna try. Whoa. Okay. Oh no, he's further than 150. He's 220 to 310. I'm hitting a tree or something. I'm hitting a tree or something that's telling me he's at 150. Okay, let's go over here and cross. Two more crocodilians, y'all, and then we get to call it. Gotta get some ice and heat and alternation going and update the stream. I will be for the second stream of the day, y'all. It's going to be about 4 hours, a little bit less. We're just a little bit over right now, but in about 4 hours, we'll be doing the second stream, and that's going to be where we have hopefully like the details kind of ironed out a little bit more with a poster and whatnot, kind of describing everything for the raffle giveaway thing we're doing on the 17th. I can't tell if that's going to get through to him or not. I think he's kind of blocked by some trees. We might have some closer options. Yeah, like that guy. Who I also think is kind of blocked by, or clearly blocked by that tree. So if we go more to the, we can't go much more to the right though. A lot of crocodiles out right now. That one we should be able to get a better shot on. Okay, sandbar, you're definitely in a dangerous spot for a sandbar. That's probably going to be our best shot, I think, right there, honestly. We're going to go ahead and take him out. That should have the penetration to get through to that second lung if we kind of came up short of the first one. Yep, he's going to die. Okay, he's dead. Let's see about another one real quick before we... Ooh, yep. Okay, yeah, that one should be an easy shot. If he wasn't just directly... If they weren't always directly behind a tree... I might be able to get like a gap right here if I stand up. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, I'll take... Yeah, just keep repositioning. I will take that. I don't know if we can shoot the gap between those branches. I really doubt it. I really highly, highly doubt it. So maybe we just need to charge this guy. Maybe he'll come after us. Yep. Oh, it wasn't lethal. It wasn't a lethal shot. Oh, we missed. There we go. That should have been... Nope, it wasn't. Okay, whatever, dude. Just die already. You gonna take that long to bleed out? Gotta love how good they are at running away, though. No, 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 no. Don't you go nowhere. He's definitely gonna die. Let's go grab our other one real quick while he's dying. And grab him. He's gonna pop up and float to us any second now. There he goes. We need one more actually passed on the harvest check. He was 3 shots at least, so that's not gonna work, but let's see here. Oh, okay. What? We did pass the harvest check? I thought we hit him a 3rd time before that 3rd shot. Wow. Okay, guys, that's going to work. All right, y'all. I will see you guys. So this is going to wrap it up for now. Feel free to hit that sub or follow button if you feel like it. Up to y'all. Would love to see you again later on for part 2 today. If not, thank you guys so much for tuning in with me anyway. And we are going to be back for part 2 in just a little under 4 hours, where we'll have a lot more of the details ironed out for the giveaway, raffle, hunting, competition event thing we're doing in 3 weeks. Small prizes, I know, a couple $25 prizes, maybe more. But either way, it's going to be a fun time. Going to finally get to be able to kind of hang out all together and see who does what. So you're going to get bragging rights and, you know, a gift card or 2. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. We're going to have a lot more details on that here in the second stream for Call of the Wild Wednesday Part 2. But until then, y'all have a great evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you in just a little under 4 hours. MechaNexus.